If you're cleaning your bathroom before your bedroom or your floors before your surfaces, you're doing it backwards and wasting hours every single week. There's a specific order professional cleaners use that cuts cleaning time in half, and I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. The system I'm about to share with you works for literally any room in your house, and once you understand the logic behind it, you'll never have to think about cleaning order again. But here's the catch. If you mess up step 4, you'll end up re-cleaning everything you just did. So pay attention because this is going to change everything. The foundation. First, let me tell you the one principle that makes this entire system work. Always work from the cleanest room to the dirtiest room, and within each room, work from top to bottom, back to front, dry to wet. That might sound complicated, but I promise it's not. Basically, you're working with gravity and logic instead of against them. Dirt falls down, not up. Wet cleaning is messier than dry cleaning, and you don't want to track dirt from your bathroom into your freshly cleaned bedroom. Let me break down exactly how this works, step by step, and I'll tell you why each step matters so you actually remember this. Room order. Before you even enter a single room, you need to know which rooms you're cleaning in what order. Here's the sequence: bedrooms first, then living areas, then kitchen, and bathroom always last. Why? Your bedroom is probably the cleanest room in your house. You sleep there. You're not cooking in there. You're not showering in there. It's just you and your bed and your clothes. Start there while you have the most energy. Living areas are next because they get regular traffic but aren't usually gross, just messy. Kitchen comes third because you're dealing with food residue and grease, which means you need to switch to heavy duty cleaning products. And bathroom comes last because it's literally the dirtiest room in your house. Toilet, shower, sink, all the germs live here. If you clean your bathroom first, congratulations. You just walk those bathroom germs through every other room in your house, on the bottom of your shoes, and on your cleaning tools. You're spreading contamination instead of removing it. Clean to dirty always. Step 1, the pickup. Now let's talk about what you do inside each room. Step 1 is what I call the pickup. You're not cleaning anything yet. You're just resetting the room to its base state. Pick up everything that doesn't belong. Trash goes in the trash bag you're carrying with you. Dishes go in a dish bin that you'll take to the kitchen later. Laundry goes in the hamper. Anything that belongs in another room goes in a basket to be sorted later. Do not, and I cannot stress this enough, do not leave the room to put things away. You'll start cleaning the other room, get distracted, and never come back. Everything goes in bins and baskets, and you deal with it after all the cleaning is done. This step takes 5 minutes max, and is the difference between an efficient cleaning session and chaos. Step 2, strip and prep. Step 2, strip the bed if you're in a bedroom, or pull out the trash can and bath mats if you're in a bathroom. Basically, remove anything that's going to be in your way or that needs washing. Throw the sheets in the washer right now, not later, now. Because if you wait until the end, you'll forget, and then you're going to have to remake the bed with dirty sheets because you're too tired to wait for laundry. This also gives you clear surfaces to work with. You can't properly clean a bed that's covered in blankets and pillows. Get them out of the way now. Step 3, dust high to low. Step 3, dust everything from the ceiling down, and I mean everything: ceiling fans, light fixtures, top of the door frame, top of tall furniture, shelves, wall decorations. Use a microfiber duster or a dry cloth and work your way around the room systematically. Start at the door and go clockwise, hitting every high surface as you go. Do not skip this step just because you can't see the dust. It's there and it's about to rain down on everything below. Here's the key. You're using a dry method right now. No sprays, no wet claws. Why? Because wet cleaning creates drips and splashes, and you don't want that landing on surfaces you haven't wiped yet. All that dust you're knocking loose is falling onto surfaces and floors you haven't touched yet, which is exactly what you want. You're going to clean those next, so it doesn't matter that dust is landing on them. Now here's where most people completely destroy all their progress. They do the next 2 steps in the wrong order, and they end up having to clean the same things twice. Step 4, surfaces and furniture. Step 4, wipe down all surfaces and furniture. Now you're going in with your cleaning spray and cloth, and you're wiping everything at mid-level. Dressers, desks, nightstands, countertops, tables, chairs, windowsills. You're still working top to bottom within this category. The top of a dresser gets cleaned before the front of the drawers. Counter height gets cleaned before cabinet fronts. And you're still working around the room in a systematic way. Pick a starting point, work clockwise, and don't skip around randomly. If you bounce around the room, you'll forget what you've cleaned and what you haven't, and you'll either miss spots or clean the same thing twice. This is where you're using wet cleaning methods, spray and wipe. You're getting rid of that dust that fell from the high areas, plus any sticky spots, fingerprints, and grime that's built up. Step 5, detail work. Step 5, details and spot cleaning. This is when you handle things like wiping down light switches, door handles, remote controls, and baseboards. You're also doing any room-specific tasks here. In a bedroom, maybe you're wiping down mirror surfaces or organizing your nightstand drawer. In a bathroom, this is when you're scrubbing the tub, wiping down the outside of the toilet, and cleaning the mirror. In the kitchen, this is when you're wiping down appliance fronts, cleaning the stovetop, and wiping cabinet handles. Notice that I said wiping the outside of the toilet, not the inside. That comes next because that's the wettest, messiest task, and you want to save wet and messy for last. Step 6, wettest tasks. Step 6, the wettest, grossest tasks. In a bathroom, this is cleaning inside the toilet and scrubbing the shower. In a kitchen, this is cleaning the sink and doing dishes if you have any. Why save this for second to last? Because these tasks involve a lot of water, splashing, and potential mess. If you clean your toilet first and water splashes everywhere, you now have to rewipe all the surfaces around it. If you do it after everything else is clean, the only thing left to clean is the floor, which catches any splashes. Work smart, not hard. Step 7, floors always last. Step 7, floors are always the absolute last thing you touch. Vacuum or sweep first to pick up dry debris, then mop if it's a hard surface floor. Think about what's happened up to this point. You've been walking around the room for the last 20 minutes. You've knocked dust off high surfaces. You've wiped counters and furniture, knocking crumbs and debris onto the floor. You've splashed water around the toilet or sink. The floor has been a landing pad for everything, and that's exactly what it's supposed to be. Now you clean it once thoroughly, and you're done. If you vacuum first, like most people do, you're going to drop dust and debris on it for the next 20 minutes, and then you'll be annoyed that your freshly vacuumed floor looks dirty again. The recap. Let me give you the quick version. Clean rooms from cleanest to dirtiest. Bedrooms, living room, kitchen, bathroom. Inside each room, pick up and declutter, strip fabrics, dust high surfaces, wipe mid-level surfaces, handle details, do the wettest tasks, and floor lasts. It's that simple. Top to bottom, dry to wet, clean to dirty. Work with gravity and logic, not against them. If this system just made cleaning make sense for the first time ever, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I break down home management like this in every single video. Now go try this method and tell me how much time you saved. See you in the next one.